So, the day before school, I was super excited because I was finally gonna get out of the screen. This is the COVID-19 is still around, so stay home and stay safe. Anyways, so I was like, yes, I'm finally going to school. And then I sleep, and then I wake up in like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, why? Why? But I used this time to my advantage. I got my stuff ready, got my uniform. I looked handsome. Damn! And then Mom drove me to school. And I was like, I was exhilarating with excitement. And when I got there, I was like, there might be some changes or something. But when I got out of the car, kissed my mom goodbye, I was on my own with a billion kids at school. And I was like, I could just scream and punch somebody in the face. And then when I got there, they said, oh, we need to take your temperatures. And, yeah, you need to take hand sanitizer. And I'm like, why do we have to do this? And then they said, oh, so the coronavirus doesn't spread. And I'm like, why the hell would you have school when the coronavirus is still on? I mean, that's just okay, that's just lazy. Okay? Stop it. Get some help. But I shouldn't complain because it's the government. So, yeah. And I made sure that I had my books for my classes. I even checked on this piece of paper, and it has the timetable. And what's paper, you might ask? Well, I don't know, ask Wikipedia or something. I think it's this thing where you draw on and write on. Nah, I'm just joking. I know what paper is. Sad life. And when I got to PCG, it's the thing where you have to go every single day. And so I knew that I had to go there. It was like imprinted in my mind. And Sir said, our timetable is so-and-so. And I'm like, no, it's like so-and-so. And then the other people were like, hey, we don't have the books for them. And Sir's like, put your hand up if you don't have the books. And like, basically like 90% of the class put their hands up. And they're like, okay, sorry, yeah, we suck at our jobs. Peace. Yeah, you go ahead and suffer for the rest of the day. Wait, what? And then he called out the roll, and, did you watch my year 7 camp was bad? Well, do you remember Bob? Well, guess what? He wasn't there, so, there was one thing. Thank you! No more Bob! Finally! And when I got to school, I went and got my books, and I just went straight to PCG. I didn't even look around the school. And then it was English? Yeah, I think it was English, and I didn't have the book. So, I just winged it, and I got through it. Barely. And then we had Bible, and we had to do our Bible assessment. We have assessments now. Trust me, year 7 sucks. Then it was recess, and you know what I did for the whole entire recess? I just grabbed my food, ate it, and then I walked around the place just to see a little inch changed. And the only thing that's changed is this volleyball net that we have. And it just broke. It was broken. And I'm like, okay. We've been gone for like a few weeks. They couldn't have fixed this up. I like volleyball. Then recess was over. And then we had to do maths. And I had the book. Thankfully. It was with Sir all the time. No wonder I couldn't find my math book. You had it all along. Thank you. I enjoyed it very much. Then we had history, and it was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good, actually. I enjoyed it. And I smashed history because, online learning, it sucked, and I decided just to go full on the work. And yeah, I think I did pretty good in history. And then it was lunchtime. What to say about this? So I ate my lunch, sat at the table, just looked back on everything and everyone, and I started to feel sad. Now, as a kid, or as a grown-up, or a grandpa, I don't know who's watching this right now, people have friends, but I don't have friends. Or at least people to, like, joke with or trust. I'm just by myself, and I just ate my lunch. It was pretty sad, but school's not meant for friends. So if anybody doesn't have any friends or is getting bullied or whatever, call a teacher, and yeah, you don't need friends. You just need to focus and set your mind on the goal. And then we had double period of science. And then I got my technology book, and I said, "Oh, I'll use my technology book since I don't have the science book." And then he's like, "You don't need that." And I'm like, "Why? Why? And then I found out that the lesson was all about finishing your assessment, and then I was like, "Yo, Max, remember Max from Year 7 Can't Sucked? Hey Max, you're a good guy, so I'm putting you on YouTube. You're famous now. Congrats." And yeah, we finished our assessment. I was actually surprised, and I was happy because I was like, oh wait, we were the only group that actually finished the assessment. And we were all happy, filled with joy. We were like, woo, yeah, party, party, party in my vagina. I don't know what I said. And then the bell rang, and some people got their phones. I got my bag. I went into my car. I told Mom about everything and how, yeah. And we got home, and I looked straight at my mom, and I told her, "Mom, I don't have any friends." And she's like, "Aww." And I'm like hugging her, and she's like, "Oh, it's okay. I can't believe you're going through this at a young age." And then she cheered me up with this little sentence that she said. She said, "The only reason that you don't have any friends is that you're more mature than everybody else." And I'm like, "Yes, Mom, that's true." And then that made my day better. I ate dinner, some delicious food from my dad. Respect, Dad. And I lay down on my bed, and I did this. So yeah. And also, if you're still on an online class, then it's okay. Trust me, it sucks, but then it's worth it at the end. And you know what? I think school is better now, because I can finally talk to people. But anyways, that concludes the video. Please like and subscribe, and may God bless you. Bye.